Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the zodiac sign Libra on the cusp of the 8th house in a natal chart. Now, having Libra on the 8th house cusp doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be attracted to a sexual partner that has the sun, moon, or ascendant in Libra, but merely as someone that may embody those qualities and characteristics to you. Now, it doesn't mean you won't be attracted to one that has the sun, moon, or ascendant in Libra, and you may very likely be as well, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. Now, as far as the person you may be attracted to sexually, you might be looking for somebody that is refined, charming, equitable, diplomatic, tactful. Generally, you probably wouldn't be interested in a sexual partner that was crude or coarse in their speech, or just somebody that would use profanity consistently. You really may strive for refinement in terms of a sexual partner, may be attracted to somebody that is very beautiful, maybe someone that may be interested in the arts or things that are aesthetically appealing. Now, this person may also, as far as the 8th house goes, the 8th house is also connected with transformation and regeneration, and perhaps this person may find their way to quote-unquote transform or change, perhaps through the arts, through beauty. Could be something connected with the law, someone that maybe decides to become an attorney or goes into legal professions such as a paralegal, and it could also be somebody that might wind up, the sexual partner might be somebody that's involved in the law. It might be a lawyer, attorney, paralegal, even a judge or bailiff, a court reporter, somebody that might have some connection with the law to some degree. And look at this as well. And the 8th house also governs death. Now, this person, as far as their death may go, perhaps it's in some refined, peaceful setting. It might be perhaps when maybe where the significant other is nearby, and I'm not saying that the significant other is going to, or sexual partner I should say, is going to kill this person. I'm just saying that it could be like lying down or asleep, and the partner might be next to him or her, for example, or in the company, and it could be very in the company of that sexual partner. It could be rather peaceful death and refined settings. It could be something connected perhaps with maybe some kidney disease, possibly. It could be something connected with overindulgence, perhaps in sweets, maybe something connected with hypoglycemia or something with diabetes. Could be another possibility with Libra on the cusp of the 8th house. Now, the 8th house also, it governs inheritances, and as far as things connected with inheritances go, this could be a person that is very equitable and fair-minded, to say the absolute least. And it could be, if this person happens to be the executor of a will, it could be that person that makes sure that everything is divided even Steven with people, and shows a lot of fairness in this in terms of who inherits what and who doesn't. And at the same time, if this person inherits something and or doesn't receive that fair amount that he or she feels they're entitled to, this person may fight to get what he or she wants, because Libra is a sign that obviously abhors injustice, and this person may be fair-minded in these matters, but and also they want fairness directed at them. If this person may inherit something perhaps associated with art, it could be sculptures, it could be an art gallery, paintings, drawings, perhaps things connected with beauty, things that are aesthetically appealing. So those are some things to look at as far as the inheritances may go in the 8th house. Now, the 8th house also governs shared resources. And as far as having shared resources go, this is someone that, back to the being equitable and fair, would often strive for fairness as far as this goes. And I think when you look at this, whether it's a joint financial account or something else, or it's a business partnership, that this person, obviously they want fairness directed toward them, and they want to be fair as well, and they like to often have things in a very balanced manner. And it's possible the joint resources might be art-related items. They might be things connected with drawings and paintings or sculptures, or things that are connected perhaps with an art business. Perhaps this person might, even in some isolated cases, might be a legal partner with somebody and have a firm, and they may share the law firm and the business expenses, etc. So that's another possibility as well, as far as having Libra on the cusp of the 8th house. The 8th house also is connected with one's legacy, and this person may want to be remembered as somebody that was maybe about negotiation, about peace, about being equitable, about being tactful and diplomatic and fair-minded regarding things, or maybe even becomes successful doing something connected with art, for example, or something connected with beauty or fashion, and maybe be remembered for that. So those are some things to look at. Another thing I wanted to just add before I head out of here is that I'm thinking that perhaps this person, since Libra is about negotiation and compromise and reconciliation, could it be possible, I'm thinking that the person might even do well in some isolated cases, perhaps even as a sex therapist, because the Libra is about relationships, and the 8th house is connected with sex. So it could be something where this person might be able to help reconcile situations that exist between sexual partners, so those are some things to possibly consider with Libra on the 8th house cusp in a natal chart. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Libra on the 8th house cusp in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Scorpio on the 8th house cusp in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.